Hi, this is Water Air 1111. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing to my channel. I hope you all had a great week this past week. I wasn't on Friday because we had Thanksgiving here in the U.S. So I hope if you were in the U.S. as well that you had a great holiday, enjoyed a few days off. So now we're going to be back to regularly scheduled programming, doing the energy reading for the Divine Feminine. So we also had the full moon in Gemini on Friday, which was pretty intense. I had completely forgot that it was the full moon, but I definitely had been feeling the effects since the beginning of the week, especially with Gemini as my rising sign. So I hope you all are doing well, and keep in mind you may still feel that kind of full moon Gemini energy for the next couple of days, just because sometimes it lingers a bit. But before we get into this reading for the Divine Feminine, I just wanted to let you know that for Cyber Monday, I will be having a coupon code down below for 10% off all of my readings. And I'll leave that up for a few days just because I'm a bit behind and didn't do a Friday reading, so feel free to use that if you're interested. But this reading is going to be kind of a check-in on the energy post full moon in Gemini for the Divine Feminine. So I'm just going to keep it pretty straightforward. I'm going to use my Crystal Visions Tarot deck, clarify with some decks to the side, and at the end we'll get some cards from my Oshos and Tarot deck right here. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's get some cards of the energy of the Divine Feminine Collective. Current energies for the Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine's current energies. Divine Feminine's current energies. Okay, so the first card that we have is the Ace of Wands. We'll get one more card. Divine Feminine's current energies. Okay, so we got two more cards. So we have the Fool and the Five of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. So I feel like a lot of Divine Feminine may have been impacted by this last full moon in Gemini that we just had, and you're in the energy of trying to regain control, regain balance, and kind of refocus yourself on the path that you were on prior to the full moon. Especially with like the Ace of Wands, the Fool, and the Five of Pentacles. So with the full moon in Gemini, obviously the full moon is about releasing fears, releasing doubts, releasing just the things in your life that you're no longer wanting to carry forward with you. And I feel that Five of Pentacles may have been something that came up with the full moon in Gemini for some Divine Feminine in terms of feeling of self-doubt, of worthlessness, of feeling like you don't have enough of something or something won't happen, that kind of doubt needing to be released. And especially with the Ace of Wands and the Fool. And the Fool came out over the Five of Pentacles, by the way. So I feel like both of these cards are like the direction that you're really pointing towards now, refocusing yourself on, redirecting your energy, especially with this Ace of Wands. It's like the power is in your hand, the wand is in your hand, and you point it anywhere and energy will shoot out because you are in command. You are you are regaining control of that aspect of yourself with the Emperor as the bottom of the deck. So let's take a look to see what these are about. And even the Fool card, I mean, it's looking back towards the Ace of Wands. It's not looking at the Five of Pentacles. So what is this Ace of Wands about for the current energy of the Divine Feminine? So we have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, I feel like some Divine feminine may have just had a lot of things come up with the full moon in Gemini, or just have a lot of things going on in life in general, and you're just trying to redirect and refocus your energy on the prize, on the goal that you are focusing on right now, and you're not trying to let anything else get in your way. You're not trying to let anything else, especially the energy of other people's, I feel like in particular, come at you. You're trying to literally block other people from your life. It's like you're on this new journey. You're trying to, it doesn't have to be like new, but you're on your journey. You're working on your own development, and you're wanting to block and not deal with other people who are trying to, or whose energy may be impacting you in some way, whether it's intentional or non-intentional. What else is this? What is the Seven of Wands about? King of Cups. Yeah, you're just trying to stay, balanced, stay mature, and make the right decisions that emotionally make sense for you and that strategically make sense for you on this path that you're on. You're not trying to let anyone else upset your energy, upset your flow of movement and own development. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. You're trying to stay grounded in your own energy and your own emotions, and not let, any other things that happen to pop up dissuade you or attack you, if that makes sense. So let's see. What is the Seven of Wands about? Yeah, so we have the Tomb card, which is about death and things ending. You're not trying to, with the Seven of Wands, you're really trying to end anyone infringing on your space, infringing on your goals, infringing on your energy, physically, emotionally, energetically. You're trying to keep the balance. And there we have the Moon card. You're staying set on your goals, on your own feelings, and putting that first. You're not letting other people's moods or intentions. You're really protecting yourself. And you're continuing to protect yourself as you go forward on whatever this Ace of Wands is to you, whatever you are building, wherever you're trying to focus your energy. You're not letting anyone dissuade you. Yeah, Six of Pentacles reversal. If someone has been trying to, I feel like for some Divine Feminine, you may be dealing with like an emotional vampire or something like that, who you're like, I don't actually want things to be balanced with you. I want to stay focused on me. I want to stay strong in my own belief with the Seven of Wands, strong in my own like intuition and where it's guiding me to do. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands. I don't want to fight with you. If things are going to be unbalanced, okay, that's fine. I'm trying to stay working towards my own, peaceful, balanced, energetic strength and my own goals. And there we have the Queen of Pentacles popping out. I'm trying to stay grounded in myself and in my own abilities. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like some Divine Feminine, with this full moon, you may have really just gotten like a jolting wake-up call where you're just like, okay, I can't do this anymore. If someone doesn't want to be on my team, that's fine. I just need to do me. I can't let myself fall off the wagon, so to speak, and impacts my mood, impacts my ability to go for this thing that I'm passionate about and that I'm really wanting to do. So having said that, let's clarify the Fool. What is this Fool card about for the Divine Feminines? Current energy. The Three of Wands. You're looking towards the future. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You're like the Hangman reverse. You're ready to take action. So for some Divine you're just refocusing your energy on this Ace of Wands situation. Others are just starting to, you know, take the leap to go for their passions, to take a chance on something. Some divine feminine may be taking a chance on moving locations, on changing their environment to pursue their passion, and you're just kind of hoping and waiting for the rewards to flow back in from that. What is this Three of Wands about? Yeah, so we have the Magician reversed, the Ten of Cups reversed, the Nine of Wands upright, and the Eight of Wands upright. So I feel like for some divine feminine, you're just now taking that leap of faith. You've not been using your gifts, you've not been using your tools to your best abilities. You've delayed on, you know, taking a chance to create something new or apply your skills in a new type of way. You haven't been happy about it. You've been dealing with other instability or just kind of things being out of balance in your life. And again, you haven't been making any action to change it. But now again, I feel like you've taken the leap of faith, or you're going to be taking the leap of faith soon, and you're just going to go for it. And yeah, there may be a period of time where you're waiting to see, you know, how things are going to fall, where the puzzle pieces will fall, so to speak, but you're going to be taking that leap of faith. And I do feel like for some of you, like I said, moving may be in the cards, where you're just going to say, you know what, I've just got to try. I'm going to change my environment. I'm going to move somewhere else. And yeah, bottom of the deck is the Empress. So that's the divine feminine. That's, you know, finally taking the leap, finally saying, I'm ready to build something new. I'm ready to start something new. Even if you don't know how everything is going to happen. So what else is this Fool card about? So we have the, sorry, I can't remember the other name, but the maze. And so it's cute. It's about distance, keeping people apart, whether it's a dream, a goal, a job, whatever, a place. And you're like, I'm not going to be distant from my goal anymore. I'm going to just go for it now. I'm just going to move forward on it now. And the bottom of the deck, interestingly enough, is the Man. So for some divine feminine, you may have gotten contact from your divine masculine, or you may be wanting to contact your divine masculine and you haven't for whatever reason, but now you're like, I'm not going to have the distance there anymore. I may be communicating. You're like, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. Others of you may be wanting to move closer to your divine masculine, or your divine masculine moving closer to you. And then again, it's like, you're just going to be going for it now. I also feel like with the masculine coming out as the bottom of the deck, you're going to be releasing fears regarding your divine masculine. You're kind of going to be getting back on track, knowing, like, restoring your own faith in things that are going to be happening. So what else is this Fool card about? Wow. The Fool and the Strength card. It's about you getting the strength to take the chance. Queen of Swords, to just be logical, to stop overthinking, I feel like, and to just go for it. I feel like some of you also, with the masculine card coming out, you may have, like I said, you may have gotten communication but not responded. You may be deciding to respond to your divine masculine, to move towards your divine masculine in some type of way. Communication, moving locations, I feel like is also a big possibility for some divine feminine. So if we go on to the last card, which is the Five of Pentacles, I feel like, again, those are the kind of fears that may be coming up. or that may have come up during the full moon. So let's see what this is about. Why is this Five of Pentacles here? The Devil, yeah. So those are, like I said, and it's interesting because the Devil card came out in the Divine Masculine reading, as well as an interesting thing with the Divine Masculine. It came out as well with the Divine Feminine. Here we have it, and I feel like these are the kind of fears, the kind of things that are holding you back. And with this Five of Pentacles, it's like feeling of not being good enough, of being left behind, of being unworthy, of not having enough, of forever being kind of othered. Those fears may have come out for you during this full moon in Gemini. And the bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. It's interesting because we also got this in the Divine Masculine reading. But I feel like with this, and underneath that's, yeah, the Hermit card and the High Priestess and the Three Cups reversed. I feel like some of you with this full moon in Gemini were starting to have some doubts over things with your Divine Masculine, in terms of feeling like they lied to you, like they're always going to be connected to another person. Their feelings, things like that were misrepresented to you. And because of that, you would be by yourself, that you would not be with your Divine Masculine, that things would not work out between the two of you. So let's get another card. So what is this Devil card about? It's almost like feeling like there would always be an excuse, or there would always be something, there'd always be a block preventing you from being together. Yep. Okay. Four of Swords reversed and the Chariot upright. So I feel like I said with the Devil card, that there would always be something holding you back, even though you're wanting to move forward. Holding you or your Divine Masculine back. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So whether that's work or other responsibilities that would be keeping you and your Divine Masculine from being together. I feel like those are the kind of fears that were coming up the last couple of days. What is this Five of Pentacles about? Divine Feminine, just sitting there waiting. That you would always just be there sitting, looking, waiting, holding a flower, but not with your Divine Masculine. Bottom of the deck is the Stairs, a decision. So it's like feeling like you are not good enough for something, or that you would not be the one chosen, that there would always be a blockage. Like you would be behind one door and your Divine Masculine behind another. Like something wouldn't happen for you. And this is also applicable for things not related to your Divine Masculine, just feeling in general of not feeling good enough for something, for a job, for, you know, as a person, as a family member, any of those things. Seven of Cups, feelings like there are other options to be taken besides you, and that would leave you out in the cold. Bottom of the deck, the Hierophant reverse, like someone would never make the quote-unquote right decision that would benefit you. Eight of Cups, like someone would be leaving you behind and not finding their balance and traveling to where you are. So these are like a lot of fears coming out. And of course with Gemini, it's like two personalities, of course, but also just a lots of overthinking. We are also in Mercury retrograde, so remember that. In terms of, and Gemini is ruled by Mercury, so it's like overthinking of the worst case scenario of things. If you like, no, this is never going to happen. And I just got the Three of Cups reversed and the Nine of Pentacles upright. So again, feeling like, oh, well, I'll just be by myself, and I won't have my kind of balance and stability that I'm wanting in my life. I'll just do that in a solo type of way. But with the Emperor as the bottom of the deck, again, I feel like these are things that you're getting under control, that you're refocusing on. Again, it could also be your Divine Masculine, who's been in contact or going to be coming into contact soon with some Divine Feminine. So let's get some cards from the Osho Zen Tarot deck. Divine Feminine, current energy. So we have creativity, which is again that Ace of Wands for me. And we have morality. So again, that's like the kind of feeling of restriction, feeling like you have to do what quote unquote is right or wrong in any given situation, or someone has to do that and how that will impact you. The bottom of the deck is the mind, and this mind is overthinking, it's overoccupied, which, you know, some divine and feminine again may have been going through with this last full moon. And let's get a card for divine feminine towards the divine masculine. The Rebel, we got this in the divine masculine as well. So I feel like the divine feminine is just kind of ready to break free of any self-doubt they've been going through, break free of patterns. They're ready to break the mold and just do what feels right. Again, this person is holding like a fire torch, which is almost like the wands again to me, ready to grow your own way. And the bottom of the deck is the awareness. So again, you're aware of like how powerful you are, and you're just starting to refocus on that and break free. So for, like I said, some of you may be responding to your divine masculine, or getting in contact with your divine masculine. You're just kind of rebelling and saying, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. So that is your reading. I hope it resonated. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in a reading. The link to my website's in the description below, as well as the coupon code if you're interested in a reading. So yeah, I'm glad to be back, and I will see you in my next video.